Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time you see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So from now, I'm gonna start with our tonight's evening show. So Michael Richards will be one of the pundits for CBS Golazo. But back on the talk, say based on the way we Arsenal they play against Liverpool, say Arsenal need another striker to help Kai Havertz out. As he can they call out Gabriel Jesus. Say Gabriel Jesus they frustrate the efforts of Mikel Arteta. So this report was put out by the Metro, and they said Michael Richards names the Arsenal player who is frustrating Mikel Arteta after Liverpool draw. So when you read the entirety of this particular report, you can't find out that Michael Richards believes Arsenal need to sign another forward as Mikel Arteta will be getting frustrated with Gabriel Jesus' lack of impact. Yeah, remember, say Arsenal were held to a 2-2 draw with Liverpool where we play yesterday. So at the same time, Michael Richards going to talk say the way we Arsenal they play, saying really they impressed. In fact, he was speaking on the Rest is Football podcast, and he said in like the way Arsenal they very very adaptable, especially when they see Thomas Partey they play right back, Julian Timber they play left back. Get say Arsenal without their key players, they still manage to find a way. If they want a low block, if they want to counter the and still cause problems, like Arsenal really try. Like when I read the reports, I just smile. Say at least I don't see somebody they give Arteta in flowers because Arteta self try a whole lot because honestly it's not easy. What Arteta they do for Arsenal, it's not easy. The man they do so much, and at the end of the day, we really thank him. Now, when you can look at waiting the likes of the Daily Mail, the Post, they're going to give us updates, they give us hope. They say Martin Odegaard, they ramp up in injury recovery as Arsenal captain gives Mikel Arteta a timely fitness boost. Now, it's good news, and also about Gabriel Magalhaes and other Arsenal player. We really say there's good news all around. So when you look beneath the headline, you can see contents like the Arsenal captain is stepping up his rehabilitation from a lengthy ankle injury. Martin Odegaard has been injured since played for Norway in September. So I did very happy. In fact, when you read this report by the Daily Mail, you can see them talk say Odegaard accelerates in recovery. That's okay. Now there is also hope that both Gabriel Magalhaes and Julian Timber, who leaped off during Sunday's draw against Liverpool, will not be long-term absentees. Now, how quick or how soon are they going to be coming back to the fold? Because Newcastle did for the horizon. Newcastle and the next match will they play. We don't really miss Odegaard. We don't enter like maybe 6 or 7 weeks now. We don't really miss that guy. Thank God since Saka don't come back. At least we get bites for front. Thank God since Saka don't come back. So based on this Gabriel Magalhaes, at least for the next match now, Saliba will return. So now we say maybe they will use Saliba Kivio. Because now you see this match you play against Liverpool, we are missing a right-sided centre back. Now the match you won't play against Newcastle, like assuming say Magalhaes no day, because really nobody really know the status quo. So assuming say Magalhaes no day, now we're going to look for a left-sided centre back who we will use. So maybe Calafidi if he don't come before that time. Or maybe Timber said because Timber can play anywhere across the back line. So maybe Timber and I will go play there. Like I don't really know how they want to do one. But we'll just watch. But any which way we go still manage. We go still manage. Anyhow we want do one. So I just hope say there is nothing serious because for now, factually speaking with empirical evidence, nobody knows what's happened to Timber and what's happened to Gabriel Magalhaes. Remember, for the press conference, I thought I mentioned something. Say they want to do assessments, like they want to do a test to know how far it gets. So, but for now, nobody knows the results, how they go. So I want to believe, say, once you don't get clarity on how all these things they go, then I will let you know how things they unfold. Now, away from that, I don't know how many of you are aware. I don't know if you're aware. Say they don't sack Ten Hag like this now. Ten Hag has been sacked. So Ruud van Nistelrooy will be assistants. Now don't take over because see from Fabrizio Romano say breaking Ruud van Nistelrooy becomes new Manchester United manager, interim manager. So the decision was made internally as staff remains to support Ruud van Nistelrooy while Manchester United look for a new head coach. In fact, I say they don't even they call Jurgen Klopp, both Klopp or both Xavi. They don't already message them, they follow them, they discuss already. So my own be say therefore wait now, we could play Manchester United first before they fire the guy, because there's a change of coach. You get, they bring some kind of boost for team, but therefore wait. We could play them, we could collect our own share. Because nobody then they do promo. In fact, I can't even watch one video where they ask Jimmy Carragher, say, who ain't go like me collect the job? Baba nominate Gary Neville. It was funny, but this I won't make Gary Neville because that one you don't church on too much. So one, put your money where your mouth is. Maybe they talk every day. They be like say that you sabi how to coach pass. Oh yeah, go take the job. Go run now. Maybe you run Valencia, they pursue you. Go run this one. We'll see how you do. In fact, I think I have the video set.
Jamie, and I want you to really take your Liverpool hat off, and you want success for Manchester United. So who is your pick to get the job?
I'd give it to Gary Neville.
Really?
Well, this is really funny. He just talk plenty. Although in the talk say yes, they already contact Xavi and they're talking to some other people on how they will take say okay, who will come become the new Manchester United manager. It is what it is. You know, go believe say as a second, the gear compost like an emoji, then a mozu emoji behind the emoji. Like people, I say poster, we don't know why poster, but different narrative on the fly. Say in they very happy. Say they don't sack Ten Hag. Maybe now what thing they doing hand. Even Cristiano Ronaldo self statements when they come outside say Ten Hag did not respect me, so I will not respect him. Like different people. They call even say people like Sancho now they're gonna happy. They should person one no ones. It don't come out, but it is what it is. Now, for something where they give us hope, we want to say for Instagram, Gabriel Magalhaes come post something for Instagram. Where many people can interpret, can talk say. This guy they talk say in everything we give thanks, because I think that's now not be English with that now, better than Spanish. I don't know the language with that, but maybe not Portuguese or Spanish. So they say in everything we give thanks. So they call it talk say the guy they happy say maybe the injury when gets no day too serious. So now everybody just conjecture, everybody just speculate, we don't really know what's in carry from mind. They post them because you see that muzzle and you put a biceps emoji, say nothing to me, we never really know. But more just assume say since if you watch the match you play against Liverpool, he went into the dressing room, maybe the physiotherapist can check and say nothing too much, maybe not just tired legs or cramps, because nobody say now one kind of awkward falling in, fall down, and he now came back. You get to come watch the match. You should say everywhere good. Yeah, so now my happiness. Okay, we'll just watch now between now and when we go play next match. I think on my Champions League still for the horizon. Hey God. Now, Chris Sutton, on the other hand, claims say Arsenal and Liverpool are handing the title over to dull Manchester City, because Man City have not really been convincing this season, even though they win their games. But they never really did that convincing, like the type of performances where they put out. Not be like Man City where we know. That's why I tell them to say Man City are significantly weaker, irrespective of the fact that they are winning. We know how Man City used to be. That's why you see say Liverpool said they try to bear her, because Man City they a bit weak with Rodri. We no day. Get Rodri no day. Okay, look at the last match. Grealish no day. Doku no day. Oscar Bob no day. Rodri no day. Kevin De Bruyne no day. So they are weaker somewhat. You get, and I can't watch the highlights of the match themselves play. They did that Southampton. But that Southampton said they miss chance. So they miss a lot of chances. Yeah, but it is what it is. Don't happen. Now looking at what's in Chris in the top. So Baba say for Arsenal, people question their mentality in terms of how they want to play. In fact, I always give managers credit if they're able to adapt to what the game needs. And Arteta did well. It's just frustrating. Okay, so I talk plenty things. But another surprise will happen today. I don't know how many of them are aware. Say, no be Vinicius Jr. go win Ballon d'Or today. Despite all the things we don't hear in the past, say Vinicius Jr. now go winner. You get, and for one of Fabrizio Romano posts, I post and there say, what if he doesn't win it? Because from what we hear from Fabrizio Romano, Real Madrid sources have described Vinicius Junior not winning the Ballon d'Or as a historic robbery. Reports by ESPN Brazil, because what we hear now, they say the person will win now Rodri. Don't be say they don't announce them, but they don't already tell them like in advance. Say now Rodri go win am. So Man City already they prepare. Real Madrid already they prepare since in fact 50 traveling contingent. They go from Santiago Bernabeu to come here, but because of this thing will happen now, they know they go again. Ancelotti know they go. They're supposed to call them manager of the year. You know they go. Jude Bellingham, you don't boycott the occasion. Vinicius Junior within camp, you don't boycott the occasion. Ronaldo Nazario, not supposed to even give the trophy to Vinicius Junior. That one no go again. Like I don't just know now. Florentino Perez going to say, what will be the criteria where they take give Rodri? Rodri win Euro, he win Premiership. What's in the game he win? Compared to Vinicius Junior, we say win Champions League, he win La Liga. Okay, they say Rodri win Super Cup also. Like truly, no lie. When you look waiting. Vinicius Junior win, he get weights, although Rodri win Euro. So Florentino could talk say, if not that criteria, say okay, this one win Euro, this one, why not give Dani Carvajal? Nobody tell Euro where Carvajal win 9 Rodri win, but Carvajal win a Champions League, Rodri no winner. Carvajal win league, win La Liga, Rodri win Premier League. So what's it gonna remain? So the controversy is out there. Baba, if you go back in history, go check the history of this Ballon d'Or. You will notice say you get sometimes they say the rightful winner for everybody, not being winner, because now voting exercise. Most of the time, no be your merits. The person will merit them. Will be say if you look in numbers, you go 4, no be then the winners on those times. So you get they do Henry, they do Lewandowski. They're plenty now. We don't experience all this kind of thing. So it is what it is. Make the guy not just cry. We can just leave the matter. Now, Charles Watts, when they come aside, when they talk, say Alexander Isak will make a whole lot of sense if Arsenal sign up. Yes, because this is part of the daily briefing. Charles Watts said the rights for the daily briefing as per Fabrizio Romano. So you can talk, say like when you look at the report, they say exclusive. This Premier League goal machine would be perfect for Arsenal. Then Arteta Mourinho comparison are ridiculous. Plus Liverpool reaction. Now, when you read the entirety of this fantastic daily briefing reports from Charles Watts, you see about the talk say, I thought a draw on Sunday was probably just about the fair results. He talk plenty, but at the same time, you can talk say Isak will make sense if Arsenal fit sign up. In fact, I can't even go check Charles Watts' video when they talk about the match over 20-something minutes. But just the rants, but just the para. In fact, himself talk and say, I want to rant. He talk plenty, but me. I just go crop out some areas where resonate with me. Maybe in fact, my own talking points. You just like Charles Watts watch my video. Can't look that talking points. Exactly what I expect a critical thinking journalist, because Charles Watts is a journalist, he's not a pundit. So what I expect a critical thinking journalist to say, and that's what he said. So let's take a listen.
In that I've seen that I think, quite frankly, is utterly ridiculous. I've just going home from the game, I was sitting on the train scrolling through Twitter, and it's just Sky Sports video clips of Roy Keane and everyone in the studio, Jamie Carragher, talking about how negative Arsenal were and how Arteta has morphed into Jose Mourinho type manager, and Roy Keane saying he's worried about Arsenal's mentality. I'm sorry, it's just, and I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here for this one, because I just feel they're being really hard done by here, Arsenal, in terms of how they played, and they were not really put under much pressure by Liverpool. You look at that back four that they had on the pitch, but for the last sort of half an hour of the game, you had Thomas Partey saying a midfielder playing at right back. You had Ben White shuffle across to centre back. You then had Jakub Kiwior coming in and playing centre back. You had an 18-year-old playing at left back. I mean, it couldn't be more makeshift. And you're up against this Liverpool team and the attacking threat that they have. Of course, maybe you're going to have to think, you know what, we need to sit back and protect this defence a little bit. I don't think Arsenal just can.
Should be waiting and talking in the morning. When you have this about makeshift defence, the first line of thinking, logically, supposed to be, let us defend. You mean now what I talk? Well, let's continue.
In their box by any means. I don't think Liverpool really caused them any problems. I just thought it was a very even second half. Yes, Arsenal didn't have the attacking intent maybe they had in the first half, but they also had probably a 50-60% fit Bukayo Saka playing, a 50-60% fit during Timber playing before he went off. So basically, you know, you just had players in out of position. You had unfit players. Everyone doing a job trying to get a win against a very good Liverpool side. This game, they weren't overly negative in this game. It was just a really even game between two very good teams. You had a real makeshift Arsenal side, certainly in the second half, given the injuries and the players who were forced to go off and players playing out of position, who were doing what they could do to try and win. The one time, really, they did really push forward and try and get the third goal. They get picked off because of that makeshift defence, got exposed. And so I just don't understand really what you are supposed to do and why now afterwards. Coming back on the train and sort of reading the reaction to it, thinking, if I watched the same match here as these people in the studio who have been paid thousands and thousands of pounds to basically just talk rubbish with
it's a people like Roy Keane, Carragher, even in a right follow, because I don't know why you go let their bandwagon mentality influence them to come think like that. Even to your work out, to just start pundit work with BBC. You said you know if think independently because Roy Keane did there, all of them did there. What did them talk? You said you follow them. Now, Baba the talk said these people get paid thousands of pounds, and yet their analysis is. I don't use the kind of word
no real punditry in there. It's just never. It's just. I just think it needs to be better. This is the, with the punditry on Sky for these sort of games. This is the. We're all having to watch this. We're all paying lots and lots of money to be able to watch this with our subscriptions every single month. And I just think we deserve better and better analysis and better punditry rather than just this. It just feels really poor what I'm having to watch.
I see. When Sky Sports, some of them they come hire me, put me on retainer, make I help them they analyze, because sometimes sometimes I don't say I never get that maybe the kind of clout where they get. They don't say they don't play football, but sometimes when I sit down and I listen to people, some of all the so-called pundits what we know talk, and they say, I beat these people. He said, make I give you one funny story. Before I started this GFL TV, I watched Babs 14, I watch AFTV, I watch Corsi podcast. I said, what they push me to start this level? I said, because no matter what streets, everybody knows they say I carry ass now head. They argue. I mean, I love argument, I love debates. Like I would say, more than this one. I analyze fans than this one. That's how it starts. That's how I started. So that's why when I see all this, when I say whack analysis, I just know it. But it is what it is. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the night is the fact that Michael Richards, Baba the Commerce Account talks, well, as a bit like this now, Arsenal need another striker to help Kai Havertz out because Gabriel Jesus is not doing enough job. So they need somebody else to come in, and that's why people going to throw the names of the likes of Gyökeres, Osimhen, Benjamin Sesko, get Vlahovic, so many names. You get John Duran of Aston Villa. What? Most of it will happen for January. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, like usual, don't forget, come on, you're enjoying the show. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow so that our contents will go far and wide. So for now, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning show. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Now, good nights. If chance they will still come this night, gonna do Arsenal versus Liverpool match reaction. If you still run up, right, guys. Bye bye.